What's up? What's up? What's up? You all know I love these impromptu lives for everybody watching the replay. I'll wait till some people pop in. Let's see if anybody joins us. If you're watching the replay, let me know in the comment section. Hold on, let me put my seatbelt on before everybody's like, "You're not wearing a seatbelt. How dare you, Pedro?" I know, I know, I know. So happy Friday, happy Halloween. We are reporting live on the vertical short form live impromptu. I'm on my way to pick up a catering order, so we're gonna drive and talk and chat. And when I get to the pickup, we'll have a little time, and then I'll be able to interact appropriately. And by that time, more people will be in here. But happy Friday, happy Halloween. It's beautiful in St. Louis, Missouri. It's about 60 degrees. The sun is out, little crisp in the air. I love it. Very, very excited to go trick-or-treating this evening. But we're gonna pick up this catering that's paying $65, drop it off, and then go home. So got a little bit of a drive, a little bit of a traffic, but it's fine. We're ending the day on a pretty good note. Easy pickup, easy drop off. And I said, why not? This is a perfect timing to end the day and then drop it off not far from home, and then go home and do trick-or-treating. So yeah, so pops up in here. What up, what up, what up? I'll say hi when I can, but obviously we're driving, so we'll be limited to that. So, but we'll talk a little bit about this week, things going on, and I'll share some thoughts. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that real quick. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up, would you? Would you? Let me see if the view is okay. It's kind of not that great, but double tap that screen. You guys getting there we go. The panoramic, not panoramic. You're getting the POV of the vehicle here as I'm driving. So yeah. Anyway, so we're picking up this catering. It's been a good gig week this week. I'll tell you what, if you watched yesterday's video, I got a video coming out today at 5 o'clock. So by the time we will be dropping this delivery off is when that video will be popping. So man, $200 order yesterday, $100 order today, $50 order yesterday, $65 order right now. Just dropped off a $30 order. Just did a roadie for 22. I mean, we've had some decent orders this week, so very grateful for that. It's kind of like a catch-22 because I know a lot of gig drivers or Americans are just struggling, or the impending struggle of, if you know, you know. I'm not going to make the live about that. But yeah, I feel very grateful. I mean, I work hard for it. That's for damn sure. And I set myself up for this. But, you know, I guess that's a good thing. While we're at stoplights, I'll say hi. Cheeky, what up? Michael, Chris, Jeff, what up, bro? Tamara, Ann, what up, what up? Who else is in here? Happy Friday. Yeah, happy Friday. My man Jeff said lagging. Is it lagging? I don't think it's lagging right now. What do you think about Deliver That lack of easy cater orders? Great question, Riz Summer 041. They basically, as you know, if you do catering, the main hub is Easy Cater, and then they have apps that Easy Cater works with. Most consumers order off the Easy Cater website. I believe Easy Cater had some things that they wanted their third-party apps like Expedite or Delivered or Deliver That or Zifty, they wanted them to do. And Deliver That did not do them. They wanted a certain systems in place with rankings and metrics and things that were supposed to be updated. Expedite Delivered did that. Deliver That did not. And yeah, I believe that has a lot to do with it. They did not keep up with the times of what Easy Cater wanted, so they're not feeding them business. I hadn't seen anything for months, and then yesterday I saw my first exclusive offer on Deliver That, and it was $13. So when you pay crap and you don't have systems in place, Easy Cater's not going to feed you. That's what I think. That's without having any first-hand knowledge, but from what I've heard, yeah, it just went to crap. And I called it a couple of months back, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9 months ago. You know, they got a lot of people worried about a YouTube channel, Deliver that has a YouTube channel, and they spent and they rubbed a lot of drivers the wrong way. And, you know, there's no offers out there, man. So I don't think that they really had the right, what's the word I'm looking for? The right, wow, I'm lost the train of thought, but they didn't have the right focus. That's the word I'm looking for. So that's how I would answer that. What up, Blue Wolf? What up, Ribeiro? What up, Orange Clown? What happened to your nose? It's wide open. Well, that's how I was born. God made me that way, my father and my mother. So what up, sir? One day I will tell the tale. Hey, if you got some info, go ahead and tell it, man. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's the apps went to crap. But I'm at 98. This is my 98th expedite formally delivered order. So once I hit 100, I'll be at a better rate to see orders at 1 p.m. versus 1:30. And I think that's going to be beneficial for me. So I'll take it. What up, Johnny? What up, man? How you doing? Say hi in the chat. Double tap the screen. I'm just picking up my last catering order for the week. $65, $219 worth of food from a Payway. Payway? Yeah, it's like an Asian place. It says one item, so it's just a catering. Probably feeding, I don't know, maybe 10 people. It's going to a Halloween gathering is what the directions say. It's going downtown, kind of like in the parking lot. So it said to call when I get there. Should be a pretty easy drop off. I'm hoping there's not a lot of traffic, but I know I'm going to run into traffic just based on the 2 directions to pick it up and the direction to drop it off. But I don't care. It's probably going to take me a little over an hour from beginning to end, but it's $65. So I really don't care. It's easy. Seeing at 1 p.m. with 100 across will make a difference. Yeah, I bet, man. I hope. What up, True Crime? 608 plus. Hey, Pedro. Good to see you. Always trying to stay positive, even when it's. Hey, I try to stay positive. I'm not always positive. I definitely have a pettiness about me from time to time, but I just keep it as real as I can. But I appreciate you saying that. Mama Moore, Jesus Christ loves you. Oh, yeah, thanks. I think you are wrong. Okay, cool. What do you think of LGBT? When you do the vertical lives, there's so many people that come in here that aren't even from this community, but that's fine. What do I think about? I have no business having any opinion about what people do in their bedroom, as long as it's not with little kids. So that's what I would say about that. And anybody that feels different is weird to me. So that's what I would say. Someone awesome that got delivered. Yeah, I mean, it's been a good day today. After I drop this off, I'll be at, let's see, hold up, 1,400 for the week. And today, after I drop this off, my earnings for today will be 350. Yeah. So, and yesterday was like 380, almost 400. So, good day. Yeah. I mean, good week. Pretty solid week. 5 days, $1,400. I'll take it. Not everything's been perfect. Not everything's been great, but I'll take it. So, I'll take that. Absolutely right, sir. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, but it is what it is. The only thing that I have major opinions about people that if they do it in their private life is if they are marginalizing people in a negative way, or if you're doing things to harm people. I can have an opinion about that, and we all should. But other than that, it's not really my business. Let me make sure I'm going the right way here. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, we're going 64 West. So if you're from St. Louis, we're going to Olive Boulevard. In the time of day where there's gonna be traffic. Ooh, man, I heard some tires screeching. I was like, oh, don't hit me. Ooh. I thought somebody was coming at me, man, but nah, they were just speeding out. But yeah, so we're definitely gonna hit some traffic, but it's fine. Who else we got in here? Say what's up. Keep your eyes on the road, man. I'm driving. You're right, though. Talking about doing things to harm people when you're trying to harm people right now. I am? Well, I'm in a lot of traffic, so. But you know what? I'll keep my eyes on the road. You're not wrong. So. You're not wrong. I'll look at the phone when I'm at a stoplight. How about that? Which is happening right now. So I'll look at the phone. Don't jinx me, though. How about that? New gig, $27, roadie. Nope, can't take that. What up, Daniel? What up, bro? Oscar, what up? Long Beach in the house. Gigabyte 12, chilling. That's what's up. What else we got in here? I'll say what's up. Yay more. Oh, sir, I've had some of them days, but yeah, I mean, if I hit the 100 deliveries, and then all my metrics are going to be really good. They're going to be 100. Everything's 100 besides my response rate, which is like 90 something or 89, but whatever, I don't care. I got no bailout. I got no bails, and I'll be at 100, so yeah, it'll be good. Who else is in here? Johnny. I think I said hi to everybody already. Chan 9257. Speak French. Hey, Victor Weminyame is great. Is that French enough? And comme ci, comme ça? I took French for 2 years, and I don't remember anything besides that. Merci beaucoup. S'il vous plaît. French fries? Pizza? What's up, my dude, Pedro? Cat skills. Keep killing it, brother. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I don't know if that's praying hands or a high five, but I'll take either. So, yeah. It's been a good week. Very grateful. But when you set yourself up and you know your market, sometimes you can have a pretty decent week. So, and as soon as I get this catering app popping, it should be no problem to hit $1,500 in 4 days. So, message help for review. I don't even see that. Oh, it's going on this way. No, I need to go that way. Shit. There we go. Let's go this way. Let's see here. Hit that thumbs up for your boy. Happy Halloween, you ghouls and goblins. My daughter's very excited right now. She's and her Madison and Ruby are at Ruby School. They have a party or whatever for the kids, and Madison brought some treats and some trinkets and bags and stuff. So I got a phone call from them like, I don't know, an hour ago, and Ruby was like, look, Poppy, look what we're doing. She's very excited. She FaceTimed me. So that kind of made my day. So very grateful to be able to make good monetary things this week. Overall good health with the family. Everybody's good. It's been a good week, so I'll take it. I'll take the good weeks, because sometimes, the bad weeks are there as well for many different reasons. So very excited in our neighborhood. About maybe 6 blocks away, 7 blocks away from us, there's a pretty cool neighborhood that does all kinds of trick-or-treating. So we're going to walk there. So we're going to be close to home. Very excited about that. Yeah, we should have a lot of catering kick in, especially St. Louis is a pretty good market for catering from what I've heard from insiders of the industry. So, man, we should, yeah. I mean, I got 3 Amazon warehouses close to me. I've got, obviously, downtown. I've got the medical and the doctor offices and all that in St. Louis without having to drive too far. So we should be good. Yeah. Looking forward to it. I'm going to take anything that is in St. Louis that is 20 miles or under. That's $100. I don't care how big it is. I'll take anything for that. I'll take anything that's $200 or more. I don't care how the mileage is. I'll take anything that's plus that. I'll take anything that's $50 for 5 to 15 miles. So I'll take anything for that. And then Instacart's going to be pretty good this holiday as well. So a little sneak peek to the video this week. I want you guys to know the holiday season is here. The money can be good. However, the saturation levels on apps like DoorDash, Uber Eats are going to be worse than ever before because of what's happening with the government shutdown and SNAP benefits going away. The people that are impacted by that are of working age and have a car will go to DoorDash and Uber Eats to try to deliver, or Spark. So the saturation levels is going to be crazy. So I'm happy that I don't rely on those apps. So if you do, I told you guys a couple months ago, try to onboard on different things that are not saturation level dependent or impacted, because it's happening. It's going to happen. So yeah, the time is here. Don't forget Amazon Flex is terrible in St. Louis. Yeah, I don't do Amazon Flex, but I've heard that. Thoughts on the UPS route? Yeah, I don't know. I think that I think what you're talking about is them involving more gig routes or gig workers. But if you're talking about something else, I don't know. Please share some details and maybe I'll see the comment. Super Random says Trump is living rent free in your head. You bring this up on every other video. That's because I give a fuck. And he's a piece of shit. Point blank, period. So, I'll say this. If you're anybody that listens to music like Ozzy Osbourne, if you like Tupac, if you like Rage Against the Machine, if you like Michael Jackson, Bob Marley, if you like anything like that, and those are just some of the ones that are mainstream, you should not like what's happening in this country right now. I'm just gonna say that, and that's it. So if you bob your head to that kind of music, but then you also like Donald Trump, you're a fucking asshole. So that's it. Is this expedite delivery? Yes. It's not 100. This is number 98. So I got 2 more, and I should be able to do 2 Monday or Tuesday. So by the middle of the week, I should hit 100 deliveries, which should be really good. Rody usually recruits from there. Yeah, maybe. Thoughts on the Bears so far? Ooh, we should have beat the Ravens. I don't know how we lost that game. It was on the road. We were not prepared. Our first 2 drives, we moved the ball, we kicked field goals. That's why we lost. If those first 2 drives were touchdowns, as they could have been, I think we would have steamrolled them. We would have took the crowd out of it. 14-0, boom. Instead of 6-0 is a huge difference in football. But we kicked field goals because we weren't good on 3rd down, and that's what happens. But I still think we can make the playoffs. I'll say that. I think overall, we're number 1 in takeaways, but we do give up a lot of yards. And our offense has been hot and cold. Caleb Williams has been better than last year. The play calling's been better, but not great. We got to get better on 3rd down on offense and defense. That's what I'll say. Hope that helps. We're all over the place. If you got questions, and I can see them because we're gonna hit hella traffic here. I am only 18 minutes away from the pickup location, but we're gonna get there about 25 minutes early, and I'll be able to talk to you guys then. But I knew that going in. It is what it is. I planned on that because I planned on going live. I planned on maybe even if I get close, maybe grabbing a little snack at a gas station or something like that. So we got a lot of traffic, man. Yeah, it's not that bad. Last week I traded Cortland Sutton and Rico Dowry for Adunze. Ooh. Adunze started out the first 4 weeks he was on fire, and he's kind of cooled off because he's touchdown dependent. But not bad. I just went off on the horrible administration and the crickets. Nobody's got nothing to say. There's not a lot of people in here, but yeah, it is what it is. I don't see how anybody, unless you're rich, can side with the administration right now. It's absolute lunacy. It's crazy, man. But it's okay. try to get over here. We got to go to 270 in 8 miles, and there is all kinds of traffic, but we'll be all right. Everybody's getting off work early, or it's pre-rush hour, and they got to get the kids ready and get the trick-or-treating in a couple hours because the sun will be going down about 6, so, you know. Going to Bears Giants next week. Next week, we should beat the Giants. You never know, it's the NFL, but yeah, it's cool. Great, man. Is that in Chicago? Or I think it probably is, because I think we're on the road in Baltimore, and then this week Cincinnati, which I don't know what to think about that game. But we should have won last week, should win this week, should win versus the Giants. Should have been a 3-game winning streak on top of the 4 that we won. We should have had 7-game winning streak, but whatever. But have fun, man. Giants got that new, young, cocky quarterback that is not that good, but he thinks he's better than he is. And they just lost Scatterboo. I like Scatterboo quite a bit. I like him a lot. I'm not a fan of Jackson Dart, but I like that running back, though, a lot. I thought he's really, really, really pretty good. But have fun. April! I know, April. I know how you feel. It's okay. You're entitled to your opinion. You're not entirely wrong either. I'm not a fan of either party. But just because I say one is really bad doesn't mean that I love the other. But that's America. We love to have to be one thing and that's it. And, you know, but it's okay. April, how was your gig work week this week? Was it good? In Chicago. Oh, it's in Chicago. Cool. Yeah, I figured it would be because we've been on the road twice. Got to be back at home. That should be an easy W, but it's the NFL. You never know. But April, hope you had a good week. Hope everybody's having a good week, monetarily and otherwise, because a lot of people aren't. So I hope you're having a good one. Mine's been blessed, but that could change at any moment. But if it does, I'll be ready. I've had a good week with Instacart, Expedite. Uber's been decent. Roadie, I think I've only done maybe 4. And what else? That's it. DoorDash, my account's back. I made a video. I haven't taken one delivery, but watch the video that comes out in about an hour and 13 minutes. You might be surprised. I share with you. I'll give the few that are here. I'll tell you exactly how I got my DoorDash account. Not back because it's brand new. How I got a new account, being a former deactivated driver with using my right ID and my social security number. I'll share that in tonight's video. You're gonna want to check that out. I have to get over. So, little tips of the trade as I've been in this economy here. The gig worker for full-time 4 years. I've been in it for 5. If you're in an inclement weather city where it's going to start getting cold, make sure you are checking on your battery life for your vehicle, your tires, all of your fluids. Make sure your car is running as good as possible. Make sure you've got a first aid kit in your car. Make sure you got a blanket in your car. Make sure you have a flashlight in your car, and make sure that you have a current oil change. That's part of the lubricants, because as it gets colder, your car is going to need going to be running a little bit different. Make sure you got all those things ready to go. I'm trying to drive to where you don't see only half the nostril, you get both of them. But it is what it is. Man, YouTube has really changed, man. What they decide to show y'all in the notifications, whew, man, it's crazy. Yeah, this order we're picking up, it's not even that big, but I'm getting some decent mileage pay. I think it's like 14 bucks in mileage pay, and then the tip was like 40, and then or maybe, yeah, like 40, and then the rest of the base pay got up to 65. So it's only like $220 with catering, and it says one item. That means they're probably feeding 10, 12 people. From this place, you're talking, I don't know, 3-4 bags of food. Super easy. That's why I don't mind driving a little bit. That $199 order you had on Instacart the other day was crazy. Yeah. What was crazy about it was I got lucky because I just happened to look down and hit it, and I got accepted for it. But one customer ordered one item, which was 6 packs of hot dogs, or hot dog buns. The other customer ordered 2 items, which was 2 bags of candy. And the other customer ordered everything else that was $800 and something worth of stuff. So I wish it would have just came in by itself, because the Instacart base pay for all 3 customers with a lot of heavy items was only 17 bucks. So what that meant was, if I did not have to drive and drop off the other 2, because it wasn't an issue to find the items for 2 customers, I had to drive a little bit and waste time. If it would have just came in by itself with the $170 tip, I would have got like $185 or $190. I would have rather have done that. But Instacart's really sneaky about that, you know? Because it wasn't like those customers are right by each other. They just did that because that's what they can do. But yeah, very grateful. And then today I had a $100 2 customer 8-mile order that you did not see because I did not film it. It was $100 bucks. 2 customers. Really good. But hey, if you know, you know. Diamond Cart sometimes pays off. Having priorities sometimes works, not always, but when it does, it can really, really be beneficial. I'm looking forward to having that coupled with 4-star, at least 100 deliveries on Expedite for the holidays. Every day should be $300 bucks, easily. And I should be able to do that in like 5 or 6 hours. So, but I told y'all a couple months ago, if you've been watching, if you know, you know how to set up and be ready for the time when the money is going to be there. And very grateful I was able to take advantage of my own advice, and I really think it's going to be pretty good. To the point where I have an idea of, and I probably won't even film it because I'm not trying to do something nice for other people and film it. I think that's really weird. But my idea that I'll share with you guys is once a week for the month of November, what I'd like to do is do something for somebody that needs it. Whether that means at the end of every day, not every day, but at the end of like maybe Friday, because usually I don't work on the weekends. The last thing that I do will be delivering something to somebody that needs it, whether it's through a food pantry or just figuring out how to figure out who needs something, and not even necessarily doing it through the apps, because you can do that through the apps, but just doing it like with a local food bank or a pantry, and then delivering some things, or just spending an hour of my time at a soup kitchen, or because that's going to start being even more important than not ever before, but it's going to be important. So I'm thinking about doing that, because the times when I'm going to start really being able to make decent money, which I always pretty much do, but it'll be a little easier for me now, I need to be able to get back a little bit. Because me and my family, we never want for nothing. We always have food in the fridge, thank God. I work really hard for that. I have set my family up to where we don't ever have to worry about a meal, and we eat really good. But not everybody has that available to them. So I'd like to be able to do something for people that need it. Because it's not lost on me that I have a lot more than I need, and most of us do. Not most, a lot of us do. Gotta get over. You gonna let me over, bro? All right, thanks. So almost there, about 8 minutes, and I'll be able to look at the comments and chat a little bit. So if you got questions, hold them for about 8 minutes. I'll be able to say what's up to everybody. Hit that thumbs up while you're waiting. Picking up a $65 Payway. I think it's called Payway. P-E-I-W-E-I. It's like a Chinese, not Chinese, Oriental type. Is that even, can people even say that anymore? Asian persuasion food. How about that? Is that better? I don't even know. I don't care. Cancel me. Don't care. Sorry if you're easily offended. Because some absolutely love certain people that are super offensive. And you guys wear these little red hats and you look really fucking stupid. Some of y'all are like that too. So, if you're offended by me saying Oriental, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We almost there, baby. Not that bad. I thought it was there's some traffic, but I thought it was going to be more stop and go. It's actually been pretty good. But I think in the direction I'm going to go, there might be more traffic. But we'll see. Because I got to go downtown with this order. But I don't care. Here's what it is. Easy miles. Yeah, 3 to 4 bags, right, sir? Yeah. For that amount of money, yeah. That subtotal should be that. I'm learning. I know I don't have as many orders under my belt as you do, but I know a little bit. I picked up 2-3 orders from there, which isn't a lot, but it's not hard to figure this out. This work is pretty easy most of the time. And each time I picked it up, I don't think I've ever walked in and it was just ready. I've usually had to wait 5 to 10 minutes, but that's okay. But I know there's some locations I know all the time. I'm gonna walk in, the bag is gonna be right there. And those are usually the ones that you want. But this order came in yesterday. Oh, it came in at like 5. It came in later too. It wasn't even on like the usual round robin of times between 1 and 3. But this one came in late. I saw it, I was like, I'll take it. I had to look at it a little bit because I was like, do I really want to take this? It's not close. Am I going to be able to get home on time? I was like, no, this would be perfect actually because it'll end my day. So I'll take it. Only thing that would have made it better if it was paying more. Or if it was obviously closer. All right, where we at here? We got 4 minutes, 1.6 miles. Getting right off on Olive. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Can't tell if I'm frozen or not. I'm dressing up as I'm not dressing up. I'm wearing a mask, the ghost face mask from Scream. Madison's been doing these photo shoots and she's been doing all these Halloween things and she's got one, so I'm gonna just put that on for, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. And Ruby is dressing up as Megan, just like a character from some scary movies, like a kid or something. I don't know. And I don't know what Madison's gonna be. She's gonna be something. I don't know. They like that more than me. I'm not a huge Halloween growing up kind of guy, but I enjoy it because I got a kid, so it's fun for that reason. Hope you're having a good week, Miss Saturdor. Miss Saturday. I'm really bad. I know a lot of y'all are really cool with these really catchy names that are like really smart, and I look at it and I have no idea what it really means sometimes. But hi, doing a great week. Very blessed. How are you? Almost set to pick up. I should have stopped in that gas station right there and got a little a little snack because we are 25 minutes early, but that's fine. I didn't know what the traffic was going to be like, and I really wasn't. 25 minutes isn't really enough time to do any kind of order. I mean, I could have done something, but then sometimes it's cutting it too close, especially on Instacart and Roadie. So I was like, I'm not even going to have the apps on. Let me just get out there. Used to work at that Potbelly right there on Olive. It's a sandwich shop. If you're from Chicago, you know all about Potbelly, and they are in other cities, but that's where it started. If you know, you know. And a guy that I knew brought Potbelly. He got a franchise agreement. He brought it to St. Louis, and he's got 3 locations right now. I think maybe 4. I think he was working on a 4th one, and that was the first one, and helped them get it not started because they were already open, but I helped them continue to grow it. All right, here we go. I got even enough time to go in there and probably eat something while I'm waiting, but I ain't gonna do all that. That's weird. All right, we'll say what's up to y'all in a minute. So if you got some questions, now's the time to put them in. I'm gonna park here. I should have got something. I should have got a little snacky snack. All right, what up, y'all? Let me give y'all a different view now. I'm gonna put y'all over here. And if you got some questions, I can answer them. What's your favorite candy? Reese's, Buttercups. Not even close. That and any kind of sour gummy candy. 1A, 1B. Great question. Don't whistle anything that will get you a strike. Don't give advice, please. Sorry, it's my channel. I will do what I please. Thank you very much. Do you do any Uber rides these days? I haven't in a long time now. Megan was a horrible movie about a robotic doll that started killing. Yeah, she likes it. I don't know why. I guess I don't know. It is what it is. What up? I see you. Hope you're having it. Yeah, I already read that comment. I guess I'm super offended because my boyfriend's from Japan and they don't say Oriental. They say Japanese. So I guess I have the little red hat on. Jeez, you're getting bad. April. Oh, Lord. April, you tend to be kind of sensitive, and I can appreciate that because sometimes I can be that way too. You don't have to be that, though. Don't allow people to have control of your feelings. I still love you, though. All right, let me get back to the comment. What's your favorite Instacart stores? I like Costco. I like Schnucks, which is a local store in St. Louis and part of Illinois. I'll easily do a quick Walgreens if it's, but Costco, I'll do Sam's, Schnucks, Aldi. It's about where I'm at. Those are my main ones. Good question. What about you? Has anything happened with Spark yet? Not yet, but TBD, it's coming. Wait. Everything will be revealed at a due time. And I figured out just how to get a new account, but I probably won't. Has anything, how long have you been a super mega? Not me, you talking about April, I guess? Because if you wear a red hat, you are super mega, and you are easily manipulated. Stop. I don't want to offend anybody else, but it's just the truth, so it's fine. Thank you. I saw that one on the other day in your video. Yeah, it was great. It was great, man. It was great. I'm waiting. Okay. Should I have an SUV for catering? No, you don't need an SUV for catering. Sometimes it makes it easier. As long as you have any type of car with a back seat, you'll be fine. But if you have a car that has more room, that will be beneficial because in the app you can say that and it can be better and it makes it a lot easier. But you do not need it to make money. I think that's pretty accurate. I was deactivated and week after you, my friend. Damn, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Pedro, Spark worth it? Just got on. I think it can be. Obviously, most things are market dependent. You're going to see a lot of opportunity for the holiday season. You should make good money. Not always, but overall, Spark overall, if you know what you're doing, shop and pay, you can do pretty good. How do you deal with your depression, bro? Everyone experiences it now and then, says Bipolar Bear. I'm just interested to see how you deal with overwhelming emotions from New Zealand. I don't feel like I'm a depressed person. I think I would know that. I definitely is somebody that feels things. I've dealt with a lot. And the best thing I can say is I try not to stay in the moments that are low too long. And I have people I can talk to and rely on. That's the best I can say. How many bags should I buy if Expedite accepts me? I think for catering, you should have at least 4. That's my opinion. Some have much more, some have less. I think 4 to start's a good number. And sometimes you're not even going to need any, depending on how they box it up and what they do and where you pick it up from. So, but I think 4 is pretty good to start. Oh, April, you good? You good, girl? Appreciate you. If you know how to get a new Spark account, can you let me know? You can email me, Mr.BetonYou, the number 81 at gmail.com. I'm not going to share any type of things on videos yet, but you can definitely email me and I'll get back to you. Because I got a new DoorDash account. Video comes out in 54 minutes, and it was pretty easy. It only took 3 days. You're welcome. Doesn't mean it's going to always work, but it's worked for others, and it worked for me on DoorDash, so it might work on Spark. I hope that's helpful. Who else is in here that wants to say what's up? Hit that thumbs up. We got, hold up. Let me hit that I arrived for this order real quick. All right. There we go. Don't want to miss that step in the app. Yeah, Spark, I mean, I make good money with Spark sometimes. I didn't always love it. But that's every app. Every app has its good and bad. But for me as a content creator, if you're going to make videos, Spark isn't going to like it. Period. Full stop. But it is what it is. I made my money from them. It is what it is. I think I did pretty well for several months there. And then you just find another app or you find another way. I don't ever need one app. Or, like there's always other opportunities. So I ain't tripping about it. Yeah, I mean, it can be. Listen, for a while there, if you've got Spark, Roadie, and Uber Eats, that trifecta, if you know how to use it, can be very good because Walmart uses all of them. Walmart uses Spark, Uber Eats, and Roadie. And if you know, and you could do pretty good if you got those 3. So. Respectfully asking, do you still enjoy DoorDash? I haven't done DoorDash in a year and a half. I do have a new account. Watch tonight's video at 5 o'clock. Haven't done DoorDash in over a year and a half. Content creator, I wanted to get involved, but man, yeah, don't do it. If you're going to do Spark, don't film anything. I always pair Uber with Spark. You're smart, and you should get Roadie as well. Trust me. Doesn't mean you're always going to make it, but if you got Roadie as well, and you're in a decent marketplace and you like Walmart pickups and you can do some CVS pharmacies, then you can probably add an easy $100 to your week just by having that app. And $100's not a lot of money, but if you think about it, that's going to cover a lot of your fuel cost and you're not going to have to drive incrementally much more than you already are. So my only options at the moment is DoorDash and Grubhub. I feel you. Do what you got to do. I did get on Spark last week, says April. I did a couple orders, but a lot of them aren't. Most of them will be, but most are trash. Most of your DoorDash orders are trash. Most of your Ubers are trash. Most of the catering that I see are pretty bad, right? So most of the roadies are bad. Most of your ride shares are bad. So you just gotta know how to pick and choose, but you're right. Instacart plus Uber Eats is killer. Can be, yeah. Big Papino, what up, Cheeky? How you doing, man? Hit that thumbs up. MFer. Why don't you do rideshare? I did it. I don't know. It can be beneficial. But in St. Louis, if you're going to do it, you're going to drive some miles and you're going to deal with a lot of stuff that you might not want to deal with. So that's why. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. What time is it? 4:11. My pickup time is 4:27. We're good. All Robert says, Uber Eats is non-existent in my market. Maybe 2 or 3 orders a day. For me, sometimes that's the same. Sometimes I do none. And sometimes if I see something and get lucky and I'm, boom, it feeds me with one. And sometimes if somebody else is there and they're tipping, it feeds me with a second and a third. That's how it was the other day. Uber Eats is an app in St. Louis that if you take one and you happen to see another one that's good, and it'll just keep kind of feeding you, but it's all luck on Uber Eats. No level of skill, in my opinion, at all. Except just having it on, and that's it. That's it. Are you concerned? 31/Atlas? I don't know if you're talking to me. I don't know what that means. What am I missing? Tripping, cripping. You're funny. So true. Yeah. It did that the other day with me. I accepted one and just kind of like boom, 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 and I had like, yeah. But that's just luck, man. That's all. But it feeds you sometimes. That's why you got to keep it on. But I think if you have other apps that work in conjunction with it, then it can be pretty good. Danny, what's up, man? How you doing? You will see some big bangers once you have 4 emeralds. My first offer was $352 when I hit it. I got 3. This order is number 98 for my lifetime delivery, so I'm looking forward. I should probably see something by Wednesday at the latest. I should be 4 emerald on delivered or expedite. Really looking forward to it. Brigitte, appreciate the $4, man. Thank you so much. I'll buy me a little coffee later. Thank you, man. Oh, and it says coffee. There's a coffee thing he's holding up. Thank you so much. I will do that because I'm getting a coffee when we're going to be trick-or-treating later. It'll be a little chilly, but perfect for me. I'm going to give me a nice little coffee. Some kind of pumpkin flavor. Pumpkin caramel or pumpkin chocolate, something of that effect. Appreciate that, man. Instacart can't figure a long way in our market. Yeah, you will see some. Yeah. We'll see. 413. We're here to pick up a $65 or $68 order. Can't remember. It's one of the two. So 65. It's $65. So I probably got about a 20-minute drive after I pick it up. So my bad. Is the interstellar object heading towards Earth? Is it? Are we dying? Are we all gonna die? What are you talking about? I got a Walmart order, $24, 13 stops, 52 miles. That is not good. Why would anybody ever do anything like that? I hope you didn't accept that. Have you done Amazon Flex? No, I haven't. Probably never will. You missed that spot. I would never do something like that. What was, let me read that again? Hold up. What did he say? $24, 13 stops, 52 miles. So that's going to take you like an hour and a half. Yeah, that's not good. I didn't think you did. You're just saying what you saw. I got you. Who else is in here creeping? Say what's up. I don't bite. Unless you're a red hat. I'm just sorry if you are. Because I'm still waiting for America to get great again. Is it great? For the people that got a lot of money, it is. For everybody else, I don't see how it is. Call me some leftard, libtard, all you want. I'm not. But it's just a fact. Love and respect for all the red hats. Y'all some crazy motherfuckers. What catering app? I need a new hustle. Okay, well, I got an app called Expedite, formerly Delivered. There's also an app called Delivered That. I'm not making any money with it, but maybe you can. There's an app called Zifty with a Z. Check that one out. Some people do pretty good with that. Those are the 3. There's something called Cartwheel. I don't know much about it, but that's something as well. Yeah. You can also get catering. Uber Eats has catering. I've done catering on Uber Eats. Very hit or miss. DoorDash as well. DoorDash has catering opportunities. So, hey, what up, Traveling Dasher? How are you? Good to see you. Hi, Pedro. I need some help. Been on Instacart wait list for 2 years. 2 years. Trying to get Uber Eats reactivated. Live in a smallish town in North Carolina, Asheville. Working crazy hours on DoorDash. Hashtag not. 2 years on Instacart is wild. I don't even know. this is what I would say. Go to Google, type in where you're at. It will give you things where you're at because Google knows where you live. Type in delivery opportunities where I live, or delivery opportunities in Asheville, North Carolina, or delivery opportunities in North Carolina. And I want you to spend about 2 hours this weekend if you have it. If you don't, find it and do some research in your marketplace where you live. That can be good. Join a Facebook group maybe that's in North Carolina, so, and specifically where you live, and get to know a few people. But do 2 hours of research and look at opportunities where you live, not ones that are popular in other places that aren't relative to your marketplace, and start there. Because if you've been on a wait list 2 years, maybe you're not going to get on. Or reach out to them. Email them, call them, let them know you're on a wait list. Hey, it's worth a 20-minute call. If you've been waiting 2 years, you got 20 minutes to call. So that's a couple of things that I would do. Good ideas right there. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm in Sedalia, Missouri. What's up, Sedalia? Just got a 7568 8.3 mile on Instacart, SoCal. Banger. That's a good one. I did a $100 one earlier. I saw 100. I was like, boop. It was only like 30 items, 2 customers. I was like, it took me less than an hour to do it. It was super good. Also search on Indeed. Lots of regional posts there. I haven't done that, but I've heard that. That's some good advice there as well. But you got to use it. You got to use these search engines to your benefit, because you could find something that might be very obscure, very boutique. Watch my video at 5 p.m. I dropped some hints there as well. Got a video that comes out in 40 minutes. Watch that. Because sometimes a lot of us just want the ones that all of us talk about. We want Uber. I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that. Great. Those are going to be good. Maybe you want the latest catering app. Great. That's going to be good. Sometimes you need to find the boutique app, as I call it. The boutique opportunity, right? Because think about it like this. Walmart, Uber, Instacart, or DoorDash, Uber, Instacart, that's Walmart. That's CVS. That's Walgreens. We all know these stores, right? Sometimes the app that is boutique, meaning it's the local mom and pop, right? Boutique. It's a boutique place that carries very specific dresses for women or cigars for men. Those are the places you want to sometimes spend money at. Those are the places sometimes that you can make money with. And sometimes you just need to be able to use an Indeed or a Google to find those opportunities. So, listen, y'all, I got to make a phone call. I got 6 more minutes to pick this up. I got a video comes out in about 40 minutes. Check it out. I'll talk a little DoorDash, talk a little things to be looking for the next couple of months. I appreciate y'all very much. Thanks for riding along with me. I hope you guys have a fantastic Halloween. Listen, I'll end with this. If you are working tonight, drive 5 to 10 miles slower. Okay? And if you're dropping orders off in neighborhoods, drive slow. Peace, love, and grease. See y'all on the next one.